Hey YouTube, it's me Sharice here, and it's St. Patrick's Day! And so I decided to do a second St. Patrick's Day look for you. And I have my face and one eye completed. I'm just touching my face up because I put my foundation on around 6:30 a.m. and it is now 11 a.m. And I went to work. I had to be at work by 7 a.m. and so I did my one eye while I was at work at the desk, and now I'm going to do my other eye for you guys on camera. The foundation I'm wearing is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless in the color Coconut 355. I'm almost done with the first bottle I purchased. Love this foundation. I feel like it is a perfect color and skin tone match for my skin. So I'm really loving that. I set this foundation with my Black Radiance Soft Focus powder, which I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Soft Focus finishing powder in the color Creamy Bronze Finish. And then on my cheeks for blush slash bronzer, I use my CoverGirl Queen collection Ebony Bronze in 120. And right now, to highlight some more my face and to get rid of the shine, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder in the color 700 Classic Tan, which is this is my favorite powder of all time. So now you can see my face is nice and matte and looking wonderful. So let's get on to this eye look, which is super duper easy, super duper pretty, and super duper appropriate for St. Patrick's Day. And I'm really excited because I love green. So I was like really happy with this look. And basically it's just a neutral eye with a neutral smoky eye with a pop of color in the on the lash line and in the inner tear duct. And all my products I use, of course, are drugstore. So let's get started. For the lid, I'll be using the Comfort Zone palette, and I'll be using this bronzy color right here and a fluffy brush. Again, that's this color right here. Ooh, the brush fell out. And it looks like a orangey bronze color in the pan, but once applied to the eye, it turns gold. It's a very nice gold, and of course, gold is the color of gold, which we associate with St. Patrick's Day and rainbows. That kind of made absolutely no sense. Hearing your tail, I'm excited. And we're gonna just pack this all over the lid. All the way up to the crease. Get it on there. Like so. Voila. Step one, done. Now we're gonna go into the Anastasia Dip Brow, not Dip Brow. What am I even saying? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy palette. And we're going to take my favorite color, Morocco, and use that as a transition color for the crease. And that's that color right there in the center. You just want to blend that all throughout the crease. Next, we're going to take the Ebony Bronze bronzer that I used on my cheeks, and we're also going to use that in the crease. To help deepen it up. And I'm using the same exact brush. Help add a little bit more dimension. Next, we're going to go back to that Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And we're going to take the crease color right here underneath the green. Hopefully you can see the color. We're going to take this crease color underneath this bright green, and we're going to use that to deepen up the outer V and deepen up our crease. And this green color, it's a very dark blackish green color with gold glitter in it. So I felt like that would be really, really pretty and appropriate and nice for this St. Patrick's Day makeup look. And with darker shadows, you want to apply a little bit at a time because you can always add more, but it's really hard to take away if you apply too much. And we're going to take that all throughout the crease, dragging it in. Make sure you really kind of swug it out, kind of wing it out a little bit. St. Patrick's Day. That's looking really nice. Alrighty. I think we are almost ready to move on to starting our green shadows. As you can see, I'm just making sure that the color is placed exactly where I want it. Alright, so now we're going to go on to the green eyeshadows. And I used two palettes to get this green combination. It's really, really, really bright in the inner tear duct because, as you guys know, my eyes water when I put on makeup, and so it makes it a little bit brighter and a little bit more pigmented. And it gets a little bit deeper towards the outside corner. And so to apply these, I'm going to be using this kind of brush, and it's like a kind of fluffy but slightly dense flat brush. It's nothing special. It's really small though, really, really small, so it can get in the creases. And the first color I use is from this Beauty Supply palette from Absolute Makeup, and it's their Perfect 22 color, and this color arrangement is called Gypsy. And this has a beautiful bright green right here. It's really, really bright, and we're going to apply that in the inner tear duct area. And you really kind of have to build it up and pack it on. And tears are helpful. It helps if your brush is a little damp. I might actually, I'm touching up the other side. There we go. Get some real good color on there. I really like this one because it's a neutral eye with a pop of color, unlike my first St. Patrick's Day tutorial, which has green eyeshadow, which may be a little much for some people. So I feel like this is an easy alternative, and it's an easy fix if if you have a job where you're not allowed to wear, or it's not appropriate to wear like bright, bold makeup. You can have this neutral eye and then just pop some green on your bottom lash line and your inner tear duct and call it a day, and then be ready to go do your St. Patrick's Day festivities. Another palette that I'm going to be using is from BH Cosmetics, and it is their 120 color palette. And I'm going to be using the greens on this first layer. It has two layers. And I'm going to take the plastic off and take out the first layer. So you can see I took out the first layer. The second layer also has greens, but these greens are a little bit deeper than what I'm looking for, and I feel like this one and this side, they're more vibrant. So the green I'm going to be using is this one right here. This is the first one I'm going to be using. Oh, I forgot that little thing that come out. And we're going to be overlapping this with that first color and dragging it along the bottom lash line. Like so. And now I'm going to take this darker green right here in the center and I'm going to be applying that on the outer half, overlapping that with the color I already have. Overlapping the darker color on the outer half of my eye so that it kind of gives the line a little bit of a gradient effect. Going from bright green to a deeper green on the outside of the eyes. Like so. It's not coming off 100% on the camera, but you can see it in person. I'm just adding a little bit more to this side. And that's how you add your green for St. Patrick's Day. If you wanted to wear green lipstick, go for it. I personally don't have any green lipstick, nor do I have any like green like lip pencils or anything, but I may try and make like a green lipstick using eyeshadow a little bit later. I don't know. We'll see. You'll just have to check out my Instagram for pictures if you want to know what my final St. Patrick's Day makeup ends up looking like. But that's it for the bottom lash line. I'm going to put this eyeshadow layer back in my palette, recover it with the plastic, because you guys know I like to put stuff away as I'm doing tutorials, because time is precious. Now we're going to go on to the liquid eyeliner, and I used my e.l.f. $1 liquid eyeliner, and I made a nice wing. It's not super dramatic, not super big or thick or anything like that, just a nice medium-sized wing. Sorry, my nose is running. Every time I do my makeup, my nose runs. And after this, we're going to go in and touch up the green on the inner tear duct one last time. And as you can see, I'm just taking my time with this. Don't rush the eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner. And then I go down and start to make the wing. Just come back up and connect it and fill it in. And it's not quite the same as this one, so we're gonna try and equal it out. That's a little bit better. So that's looking pretty good. See that wing, see this wing. Gonna let it dry a little bit. And I'm gonna go and touch everything up one last time. Oh, I forgot to tell you my lipstick while this is drying. The lipstick I'm wearing is Milani's Teddy Bear, and it's just a really pretty nude color. Add a little bit more. And over top I have a Black Radiance like Perfect Tone lip gloss in like 001 or something like that, and it's just a nude lip gloss that I'll be applying on top of the lipstick. I did nude lips because I want the focus to be on these bright eyes. So now we're going to put on our mascara before I do my final touch-ups, and I'm using the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. It's really annoying, guys, that my nose is running. You can apply false eyelashes if you would like, but I am not. And I'm applying mascara to both the top and bottom lashes. And apply your mascara generously. Now for the bottom lashes, For some odd reason, the outer bottom lashes don't really want to show up today. The middle ones are popping, but the outer ones are like, meh. Alrighty. I think I'm almost done with the mascara. So got that mascara on, and now we're just gonna go back and blend everything out. So I'm gonna go back into my Amrezy palette, tap that very lightly, and go and blend out the crease a little bit. Just a little bit. Come back over this eye as well. And now I'm gonna touch up the inner corner one last time. With the green from the Beauty Supply palette. This palette right here. You can see the bright green. I'm going to touch it both sides. I just really want it to pop like a lot. I'm taking it up just a little bit. And that completes the St. Patrick's Day makeup look. I think green looks really good with brown eyes. I think it really complements the brown eyes too. Actually, one last thing you can do to make even more St. Patrick's Day is take a deeper green. And I'm going to use this same Beauty Supply palette, like this color green. It's not as bright, still bright, but not as bright as the green I put in the inner tear duct. And you can overlap that with the color that you used to deepen up the crease, just to give it more of a green hue, and it makes it like a nice greenish black. And so I'm going to do that on both eyes really quick. Just in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day. This gives it a really nice effect. Subtle, but yeah. So, like I said, that completes this green St. Patrick's Day makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a safe St. Patrick's Day. And travel safely if you're traveling. Have a wonderful spring break. Have a wonderful time at work if you're at work or you're not on spring break. Whatever you may be doing, I hope you enjoy it and you make the most of it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.